I am going crazy, you guys.
Billing Hussein and Chanel first, looking immaculate. Fendi shoes to check the mailbox. Bitch, I'm accurate.
Hey y'all, so I know my hair looking crazy. It is going on like what, maybe a month and a half, 2 months. So now I'm getting ready. I gotta get ready to take this out. And of course, I don't know what color I should be doing in my hair next. I really did enjoy this orange and blonde though. But as y'all see, it's growing out good. I need to do it over. I gotta do my eyebrows. I gotta do a little bit of everything, y'all. And if y'all didn't watch my shorts about my glasses, yeah, okay. So, as y'all can see by the title, y'all, I am going crazy, y'all. Um, I just been thinking about a lot, but I've been going crazy. It's been some things going on. Some things I could talk about, some things I really can't. I'm gonna set y'all up right here. Y'all know already. Y'all already know where I'm at when y'all see this cow print. If y'all watch me, yeah. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. This is gonna be like a little mini venting video. Kind of just talking with y'all, whatever. I might throw some little free clips in there, like some older clips or whatever. But majority of this video is pretty much as y'all see by the title. I am going crazy, y'all. Like, not literally, but I'm like, who had to take a step back in my mind and just really recoup and think. So first, thank y'all for subscribing and stuff like that. I'm getting close. I'm getting close and close for y'all too. Um, Not as close as I want to be, but I am slowly getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that showed me love on my shorts and stuff like that. Um, if y'all don't know, I've been doing sales and stuff like that on all my platforms. So if y'all don't know, I am back on some of those platforms that I wasn't on. I'm trying to be more serious on these platforms, y'all. So I really need y'all to tune in. I'm gonna make a shorts about it too. Y'all, of course, gonna hear my daughter in the background. So if y'all don't want to hear kids, or if y'all don't know nothing about my channel, then I don't know what to tell y'all. This house is a loud house. But yeah, y'all. So today's Saturday. It's been a pretty chill day. It started off kind of more hectic. Right now I'm doing laundry, stuff like that. Doing laundry. I already did my dishes and stuff like that. So, um, well, I got it started, but I got one pot soaking that I wanted to soak or whatever. But I already started pretty much loading my dishwasher. I already did a little cleaning. I did my daughter hair, and just a little style just to keep her hair done or something. It's in a bun with a few braids in the front. Nothing serious. Like I said, I need to do some care for myself. So if y'all don't know, I was doing short nails. I might go ahead and do my nails over. Kind of liking these short little nails. Obviously, it's easy for me to maneuver and do things like braid and stuff with it. I can't really braid, obviously, with the long nails. Everything else, yeah. But braiding, that's one thing I ain't achieved yet. I don't know how to braid with long nails. I never, even though I've been wearing them for over a decade, I still don't know how to do that. I don't even really braid like that because it's tedious for me. But I have a daughter. I do her hair. Anyways, y'all. Um, I this school, y'all, like we definitely starting out with school. That's what's really kind of got me like, and I am going full time next semester, y'all, which is really about to start in like a week and a half. I am already nervous about that. I told you I was pushing myself to go ahead further, so I'm definitely gonna do me some self care. We do have a little mini family vlog coming, hopefully for y'all next week. So stay tuned for that. Um, and we gonna be taking our daughter somewhere. So and it's just some things that been bothering me. Things that's kind of out of my control. With everybody obviously have things that they got going on personal with family, friends, whatever, people that you care about. And it's things that, I can't share, but it's just bothering me. So it's been kind of a little bit adding into my stress. Like I said, if y'all know, y'all know. I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's really all I can say about that. But kind of been bothering me because I can't do nothing about it. I wish I could, but I can't. So yeah, and so that's that. And then just things too that's like going on, like nothing. Once again, also now this is pertaining to me now in my life. Um, we kind of like I already explained, touched on this a little bit. That we, soon. It seemed like it's coming sooner than later, but we will be moving soon out of this house, y'all. It's coming to a mixture of different things, and obviously when we getting closer and when we actually touring places, we'll bring y'all along. I'm gonna bring y'all along with that, rather. Um, but it's just I hate moving, y'all. First, I hate moving. We've been here 6 years. Before my daughter was born, obviously, this is the only house she knows, and we done been on, where we living in this area for about 7 years now. So it's like in the area for 7 years, because before we moved here, to be honest with y'all, we was staying in an Airbnb, y'all. Like for like a couple months, and then we found this place, which was pretty close to where the Airbnb was. So this house rather. So a whole house. So yeah, y'all. It just I don't like moving, and I'm sure when we move, it's probably gonna be like next year. Obviously, it's probably gonna be around spring or the end of winter, and it seemed like we're always moving around the winter time. Actually, when we did move in here the one time, it was an easy move. That was the easiest move we had, and I mean, when I say easy, a couple bags easy. No furniture. We got everything here. We had started over pretty much, and we had got everything here. I wasn't doing Domtastic. Actually, no, I wasn't doing. I was starting my little nail venture then, because I was in the healthcare field, of course. Though, if y'all know, I was a CNA for 11 plus years. It'll be going on 12 years. So I just haven't been practicing it for about a year and a half, but I'm still an aide. I still know my job. By this time, I'm experienced. I'm seasoned. I still know if I jump back in right now today, I still know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I still consider myself an aide at heart. So, but yeah, at that time I was an aide, and I was actually working in the field, is what I mean, and but I always love nails, y'all. I've been loving wearing nails, love nails for a minute. Is Jay up? Hold on, y'all. I think Jay might be up. Yeah, it seemed like he could sense when I'm recording and stuff like that, because I actually was occupied, but I was doing my schoolwork, y'all. Which made me do this video, y'all, because I needed to vent from that. We've been having quizzes each week. I'm sorry to sidetrack. We've been having quizzes each week, though, y'all, that I had to come talk to somebody. I had to come talk to y'all. So, um, but, yeah, I was just basically saying, like, just to get back on what I was talking about, because now I'm sidetracked, but I think he woke, y'all. And, he got to work tonight, too, mind y'all. But luckily, he'll be getting out in the morning, so he won't be there. He won't be doing his normal 10 11 hour shift. He'll be just doing like 8 hours, which is good. I used to do 8 hours. Actually, I worked it different, but towards the end of me doing the healthcare field, I just used to do 8 hours. But sometimes you catch me too, especially with me and me and my buddy, my homegirl. When we used to work, we used to do doubles. Doubles about like three, at least 4 or 5. She used to sometimes do them every day, but I used to go out with her about 4 or 5 times a week as far as in doubles go. So I've been pulling like 60, 70 hours or 72 hours a week. That was, of course, before my daughter. Then it went down to once I had my daughter, I still obviously needed the money. Then I slowed down on Domtastic. So that's another vlog though, y'all. If y'all want to know how I transitioned from the healthcare field more in depth to, more of a stay-at-home mom, doing my small business and going to school, comment down below and I'll do more of a detailed vlog on that. I know my glass is distracting, but if y'all been watching me, y'all already know how these is right about now. So, and I squint, so I'm like, I've been wearing glass so long that I had to make sure that the camera was still rolling, y'all. But, I've been wearing glasses since I've been about 7, so I low-key really, really need them. Like, I can't see far away, so I'm like, I don't care if they broken, but check out my shorts on why I never got the glasses. It just, yeah. I do plan on still getting glasses, y'all, but yeah, that's also another video and vlog on why I still be wearing them glasses. Because I did get a comment before on why you still wear your glasses when you know you need them. I can't explain that to y'all. I'm gonna be blind regardless. It's not like, oh, me, I'm still be blind. So, and this is not the first time I done this or my glasses have looked like this. But anyways, y'all, like I was saying before though, pretty much, like I just don't like to move. Like, just to get back into the whole thing. We've been living here so long, but now it's coming to a point where we really are running out of space. So if I'm ever recording here and it look like, oh, that stuff, like which once was enough space for me and my husband, or what once was enough space rather for me and my husband is just no longer enough space no more. My daughter, her stuff, obviously anybody that has kids, y'all know they take over just about anything, any space. So, she kind of taking over. She taking over about at least 3 or 4 rooms in this house, and it's not even that many rooms in this house because the house is tiny. It's 100 years old, 100+ years old. And yeah, this house was made in like the early 1900s series. So, and I'm gonna miss it. I miss honestly every house that we lived in, um, I'm missing in its own way rather. Like we done lived in like a big house to where we had way more space than we needed, to where, it was like 3 different bathrooms in there, and we locked up on the house, big yard. We was still renting, of course, but it was just a big house, yard in our local suburbs, and we was young at that time. And at that time, I always try to do some type of small business, but at that time, I was making jewelry. So I would make like black black expired jewelry for black people and stuff like that. I'm black obviously, so I'm gonna say that it was like yeah, jewelry and stuff like that. My husband, he was working with this group, and there was a lot of members in there, that was, they was more like, like on not Black Pride, but obviously, yeah, Pride, Black Pride though, to be saying it like that. And I would make their jewelry, like the unk pieces and stuff like that, big cross unks, and decorative pieces. It was always, you pretty much how my nails stand out. That was how my work stand out. So and then I was like, I'm gonna slowly get into the nails. So I think over there I was doing acrylics though then. So I, for the first time, attempted to do my nails myself with my hand. And obviously I was still new, practicing it out and everything. But then it went from just jewelry and press on nails. Like I was slowly, like doing it, matching them together, jewelry, nails, the colors and stuff like that. And then I kind of put the jewelry down a little bit to the side, but then I had I wanted to focus more on nails and stuff on the side, but I still was obviously working in the healthcare field because it wasn't obviously, it was a side business. It's to me pretty much always been a side business. Like even now, it's a small business, but it's a side business still. Like I'm going to get a degree, so this will still be a side business because I gotta get my degree at this point. Um, and not to say that even as I'm doing whatever I'm doing with my degree, I still could run this business, but it still always be, unless it's making more than my degree, and right now it's not, it will be a small business or a side business. So, yeah, you guys. So that's pretty much how I always treated it. And I have people from the healthcare field like buying and stuff like that, buying my lashes and stuff. This was before I was really getting them out, but I was putting the gems on them and stuff like that. And the girls, they really was buying that. Like one of the nursing homes, like they would be buying them. Like they get their check, they cash at me like 2 or 3, and I'll tell my husband like, yeah, I just sold this. I used to bring my stuff with me to work. Um, and I used to be careful though about it because we wasn't really obviously supposed to be selling stuff inside the job, even though it had nothing to do with that. Like one business, I'm doing a I'm sorry, y'all. I was just checking the side of the house. Even though one thing didn't have nothing to do with the other, like I'm doing nursing, that don't got nothing to do with nails, so it wasn't competition. But still, they didn't like the idea of the coworkers being distracted by this, and stuff like that. But it was a point where, they're like, oh, do that for the girls, not really me, but the girls like you can get that after your shift, or you can get that on your break, or I think one of the floor managers came up and she was kind of low key hating, and she just, you know, was like, oh, y'all could, do those exchanges, cause there's a couple car lights going on, and y'all could do those exchanges after work, and or on your break and stuff like that. But we'll just meet over in the break room or the resident break room and stuff like that, rather, which we used to also break over there in that room and exchange it over there pretty much. Or like once the nurse went off the floor, I'll put my stuff up until the nurse went off the floor, and then you know and then it was like a couple of nurses that also will buy stuff too, but short. But like it was the one girl, she like long nails, so she'll be wearing them not long, but they would be considered long, not like 5X or but long for what they want you to wear in the healthcare field rather. And she would actually get them lashes that I make now with the gems on them. And I think she had even we ended up working at another nursing home together, and she was like, I didn't see you in a minute. She was like, you still doing them lashes? You still making those lashes and everything? And that was before I had eBay and everything, before I had the platforms and stuff I got now. I was doing it more, you know, since I worked in a nursing home, word of mouth or, like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm still doing those. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, somebody in their yard, but I could see them underneath my blinds. So I'll be looking, cause I want to make sure y'all not looking in here. They on the phone though, so they just how people walk back and forth when they on the phone. They just doing that. But yeah, y'all. Like I just been, I'm kind of nervous though, y'all, just to even do the whole full time, because I'm like, last time I did that I was young. Obviously I ain't young like that no more, but it's just I hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew. And me trying to pick my small business back up and stuff like that, and I'm back on different platforms, y'all. I'm just like, please, I don't want to be biting off more than I can chew, but I'm gonna be doing business and leadership for the next semesters, and I'm like, oh man. But I have been maintaining my B in this accounting class. I'm, about to be finished with accounting. This will be my last week coming up in accounting, so, and then I'll be pretty much jumping straight into business. And that teacher already seemed like he don't play. He already on the it's y'all job to maintain your A. And I'm like, bro, like nobody, obviously we spending our money is our money. So hopefully that is the intention to maintain an A, but he already basically letting it be known like when I get those vibes, I'm getting like, yeah, you gonna be working. Like you really gonna be working. Don't expect me to have any sympathy or leniency for you. And I'm like, I'm just looking in my head like, bro, never expected you to really have that, but I do get the point. Obviously, you don't want us lollygagging, but I hope that wouldn't have been the intentions anyways. But yeah, you guys, I am just like, just dealing with a lot on my mind. But yeah, y'all, this saw these braids. I had to pull that bun down real quick, but I really enjoyed this color, y'all. Like, I know it look crazy right now because, like I said, it done grew out, and then it's just, yeah, it grew out. This is all new growth, y'all. I ain't bald right there. Like, this is all literally new growth, growing out of the braids. Like, I had, if y'all look back at the beginning to when I first, posted this style, it was braided literally up here to my scalp, and so that lets you like it grew and pushed this hair out, y'all. Like my hair grow fast in braids. Of course, I know a lot of people do with that get braids, and I sure was wearing this. But if y'all know what colors I like colors, y'all too. So yeah, if y'all know what colors I should try next, let me know, y'all. It's getting towards fall, so I'm like, I really did want to do green. I wanted to do the same green that's on my nails right here, y'all. And I had got the green because I'm like, I wanted to match that. But I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm kind of like, and I was scared of this color too. But then when I put it in my head, I'm like, ooh, I kind of like that color. And I think I forgot who my husband said it remind him of too, y'all. I forgot who my husband said, but if I can think of it, I'm gonna comment it in the comment section below too. I'm so that I can remind y'all, or yeah, cause more likely this video not gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to edit it, cause I gotta put my intro in here. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. So I forgot. I don't know if it was. It wasn't Starfire. I don't think that's what he said. He said something though, and I'm like, oh wow. But yeah. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm probably gonna be ending this video off. I just wanted to vent, like I said to y'all, and let y'all know, like, this schooling is no joke. And then, I had an order out of nowhere, but, that was good content. Check out my shorts unpacking my order with me. I posted that yesterday, but it's old, so. But yeah, y'all, that wasn't no joke. In the midst of me having to do schoolwork, and I had luckily some of the nails was already ready, but the girl, she wanted a custom set, so I do custom sets on some of those novelty nails that y'all see, y'all. Like if it don't have a already size next to it, but you can always reach out to me too, y'all. Like if y'all see any sets and y'all was just wondering, like, oh, like I know I just posted a set, y'all, up there now. I know y'all gonna hear her. She in there in her playpen trampoline. But y'all more than welcome to reach out though, just to see. You never know. I might, some of them sets I don't mind. Oh, excuse me. Recreate it. I miss, like basically making a different size. Some of them is already set for size, like the custom orders and stuff like that. But some of them, you just never know. And I'm gonna be putting out another set too. Like I'm gonna be working on that next, honestly, cause I just did my schoolwork, and my next session start tomorrow. But I got like a little time in it today, so I'm gonna go ahead and I had another set in mind, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it. But yeah, people definitely like these sets. They like those novelty sets that come with the matching templates. Like that is something I always wanted to do, was match the sets with the templates. And I don't do everything. I don't do every, like I had a, because I'm a little Debbie girl at heart. So I do have a lot of little Debbie templates. I want to get some brown polish. I really want to do brown, but and then I got this one idea in mind, but I don't know where I gotta find that template, and that's all I'm gonna give y'all a hint on that or whatever. But like if y'all notice how my templates is, and like I have a scheme that I go with it, and that's pretty much all I could say about that. But yeah, y'all. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Never mind, y'all. I thought I had an idea, but yeah, like I know. Like some people like, oh, you do all. No, I don't do every sample. Like, but like y'all pretty much see how it is and whatever. But yeah, y'all, I just really wanted to come to y'all and vent pretty much. Oh, but I don't feel like making no more coffee. I'm over here yawning, y'all, but I really don't want to make no more coffee. But then I'm trying to think. I think the last time I had some coffee was like 1:30 or something like that. And I think if I make it now, this would be a good time for me to make it. Instead of waiting really late. I think that if I'm gonna make it, I should make it now. But I'm about to go ahead and check my clothes, y'all, and then 'cause I still got a couple things to wash. And then, pretty much like I said in this video here, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. If y'all know what color y'all think I should do in my hair next, like I said, I like colors, so I'm pretty open to colors. Like, I kind of want to do, I don't know, I really, really wanted to do this green, but I just feel like it's kind of getting late for that. Like, it ain't September yet, but it's pretty much, getting kind of close to fall time now. I don't want to do red though, y'all. Like, I don't want no red. Not really trying to do burgundy. I don't mind mixing colors as y'all see, like, but it gotta kind of make sense for me. So I don't know, like, for whatever reason, and it might be crazy, but like I like colors, I like textures. Y'all see, I like by my nails and stuff that I can create. Y'all see, I like color. But I'm kind of like between hot pink for myself and stuff, and in this bright green here. I don't really want to do no rainbow colors. Like, I don't really want to do that, or no pastel colors. But it just depends. Like, it gotta make sense in my head to me too, cause I braid my braids. But it gotta make sense to me in my head. And I don't know, I just can't stop myself from braiding these tiny braids, y'all. When I do braid them, like I say, I'm gonna braid them bigger, and they either be big like those last braids y'all saw me wearing before, or they be very tiny like this. But alright, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. I know it's been loud and this video probably been all over the place, but it just really was me venting, y'all. Stay tuned for the family vlog that we're gonna be doing, and that's gonna be like a little mini trip in itself as well, because we're gonna be taking a little drive. So, but alright, you guys, see y'all in the next vlog. Bye.